Hey guys, I got an exciting video for you today. If you like to make drill beats like this, and stick around because we're gonna break down the whole track in this video. Alright, so we're gonna start out with a blank slate. Drill beats are typically between 130 to 150 BPM. I know they can range, but let's start somewhere in the middle, maybe 142. Now, typically when I start with melodies, I like to start with something that I'm familiar with. So I like to grab a trusty cello. For that, I'm going to use the Cremona Quartet cello. And let's come up with a melody. So we have our main melody now. I think we're going to build off of that. Let's add some drums now. I'm going to grab from my native instrument expansions. It's nice. That's nice too. Let's come up with a pattern. Let's add an open hi-hat. Let's create an alternate pattern here. Okay. Let's add a kick. Also need a cymbal. All right, next let's add some 808s. Let's slide it down. Also, let's make this mono. So slides, we'll see how the timing of the slide is because you can change the portamento time on that slide, but let's see how it sounds by default. Not bad. Okay, so if you want to make the sub, that 808 bass sound a bit fuller, you can add some saturation to it. So let's solo the 808. See that? Actually, that sounds good. I might leave that on. The black box is my favorite saturator. Hands down my favorite saturator. I use this on kicks if I really want it to stand out on anything in the low end. This is from Plugin Alliance. I'm not sponsored. I bought this. I didn't get it for free, but it's hands down my favorite saturator. And this is how you really get it to pop out on cell phone speakers or other duller speakers. Oftentimes what musicians do or what producers do is they'll try to turn up their 808, and it's taking out of the headroom of everything else in your mix. So the best recommendation I have is to add saturation, which adds either odd or even harmonics. I'm not going to go into the explanation of what that is in this video. There's plenty of information online. So by adding saturation, you're increasing the perceived loudness without actually increasing the decibels of your instrument, whatever you're using a saturator on. So there it is without the wave shaper. And then here it is without the... See that? So another thing that I like to do is I like to add the neutron equalizer for those who do have it. This one does it also, the Sonable. I have the Sonable Smart EQ. You can frequency mask. So essentially if I add it to two separate channels, so I have it on the kick and the 808, what I can do is I can mask certain frequencies from the kick in the 808. So you'll see when it plays. So you can change the sensitivity, and essentially what it does, it dynamically ducks down certain frequencies that are prominent in the kick, and it masks those out of the 808. So that way you don't have to use a compressor and sidechain it. So I don't often sidechain my kick to my 808s. I'm not really worried about ducking it like that. You can do that, by the way. So you can use a compressor on the 808, and every time the kick hits, you duck down the 808. I personally don't do that. I mask certain frequencies, and also you can change the panning, so you can tilt a little bit the 808 to the right, maybe tilt the kick a little bit to the left, so that way they have room for each other. And I'll also be sending all of these over too. So all of my kick, snare, cymbals, hats, I'll have a separate drum bus for them. All right, let's add a synth when it kicks in. Sounds good. I have to make some changes to it. I actually saved that preset because I really liked it. So I took the Drunk March preset and I did a little bit of tweaking. Tweaked some of the effects as well. Actually got it to sound nice. I feel like this. Let's change the melody a bit. So I added it's an SPL iron compressor. I added on the drum bus. So I routed all the instruments to the drum bus. And I added some compression here. The attack fairly slow because I don't want it to start compressing right away. Maybe I can go slower. Here we go. I'm only rolling off a little bit. And I also like to have this air and bass where they increase the bands at the top and at the bottom. So let's add a choir to the mix. lot of these instruments from native instruments that you can just add texture underneath your song, so it just gives it a different dynamic. Now, if you like to see more videos like this, whether it's making drill beats, trap beats, Afro beats, whether it's making cinematic type beats, then make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification icon. We're going to be dropping weekly videos. We're going to be making all kinds of music, and hopefully these videos will inspire you to go and make some music. Peace. Yeah.